All right guys, so with all of the pressing that we're doing, we're really gonna be working that internal rotator cuff. That's gonna get super strong. What we also need to concentrate on is external rotation, keeping that in balance with that. So right now, we're gonna go through the 5 best external rotating exercises you guys need to be doing along with all of that internal pressing.
All right guys, this exercise is the external rotator off the knee. So what you want to do here, you can sit on a bench or on the ground, slide your heel as close as you can to your butt. What that's going to do is just raise your arm up a little bit because your knee's going to come a little bit higher. And the goal is just to face your knee and then rotate all the way down and all the way up. So full range of motion. Good. Good. Guys, the reason this is a great movement is because it forces you to keep your elbow high, right? Your knee's forcing your elbow to be high. So a lot of people do it with no support and they're letting their elbow drop. That's why this movement's so great. And it allows you to face your arm, which creates more tension in the shoulder capsule.
So the second exercise we're gonna be doing to make sure we're strengthening those external rotators is the Cuban press. So as you see Jake here, he has a wide enough grip that when he rows it up, his elbows are at 90 degrees. Now he's gonna keep that elbow movement, he's gonna keep that real high throughout. He's gonna rotate that bar to the top of his head, still keeping that 90 degree, and he's gonna press it straight up. You notice the bar is above his head, not out in front. As he comes back down to the top of the head, he's gonna come right there, rotating, keeping the shoulders high. That's one of the biggest faults we see is people not keeping their shoulders high and then back down. Make sure you do this exercise with light enough weight that you're able to not drop the elbows. To show them how one bad rep. So people, as they come up on this right here, they drop the shoulders and then they press it up. What we want, elbows high, rotate, boom, right there. If you can do that, you're doing it right.
All right guys, this exercise is the lying side raise. So the goal here is to really target your rhomboids and not really, it's not a rear delt builder. Obviously you are gonna be using the rear delt, but that's not the goal. So when you set up for this, put that bench right in your armpit and kind of just lay your head off and relax, and then try to flex your tricep and keep the head of the dumbbell right in front of your eye. Then you're gonna come straight up. Good, perfect. Control it on the way down. Good. Flex that tricep. Perfect. So it really makes it so you're gonna work your scapular retractors on this. A common fault is gonna be to start pulling back this way and let your lats and rear delts take over. That's not what we're looking for here. We're trying to keep it right in front of your eyes the entire time. All right guys, this exercise is the incline bench Y raise. So these are gonna be really good to work your scapular retractors and your upper back. We're using 2.5s right now, and it's challenging weight, right? So you don't want to do a lot of weight. This isn't the builder. We're just trying to work structural balance here. So you're going to start by squeezing your shoulder blades down and back, and then come up into a good wide raise, and then hold it for a count that's longer than 1. At least squeeze for 1, but a lot of the time we do a 6-count hold because these muscles require a lot of time under tension, right? So you're going to come up, hold it, good, and then come back down. Perfect.
All right. On this exercise, we are doing a face pull with a rope. The goal of this one is we're doing all these pressing movements, so to balance that out, we'll be doing a face pull, really looking at retracting your scapula first, and then as he pulls, you can see his hand placement is on the internally rotated. As he pulls, he's gonna be externally rotating, and he's bringing in those posterior delts into play to offset all that pressing that we do. One thing that you wanna try not to do is pull with your biceps, rather than retract that scapula and get a good pull throughout that rear delt there. Smack up on this, they fill up these pools, but you never really want to be too close. These rocks are super slippery down here. So